Hey guys, it's Jessie and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Sorry I've been MIA for a couple of weeks, that was completely unintentional, but I'm back and ready to update my projects. So today we're going to be updating my whole collection Roulette project pan series. We've got a little bit of a chaotic update. We've got 3 rollouts and some stuff with no progress and 1 product that I've lost. So it's a bit of a mixed bag today, but I'm excited to give you the updates, roll new things in, and yeah, without further ado, let's just get straight into it. First things first, the product that I've lost is my Huda Glowish little mini sample that I was using as a cream bronzer. I didn't like it, I didn't really like using it, and now I've lost it. So I was looking through it all before I started filming and I just cannot find it anywhere. Oh, I am so blind, I'm so blind, it's literally right here. Anyway, it's here we are. How did I think I lost that? Anyway, I haven't used it this month. I was trying to finish this up and I've used it 24 times in total and we're still about here. I just don't like using it. It's a really warm colour and I'm just not really feeling it, but I will try next month to hopefully get some progress before the end of the year, because I will be doing a different project next year. Oh, also I forgot to mention this is a collab project with my friend Reagan from Reagan Plays With Makeup. She's getting a bit more into uploading now, but I will link her below. Anyway, but yeah, I have not really used this one and don't anticipate finishing it by the end of the year. I'll probably just chuck it at the end of the year, to be honest, because it's just a sample and I've tried to use it and I don't love it. It's not my shade, so we'll just see where we go with that. That's very much a play it by ear type of thing. Then we've got 2 blushes. I accidentally rolled in 3 blushes at one point and I never want to work on normally 2 of one thing, but I accidentally rolled in 3 blushes and I was focusing on 1, which meant these 2 didn't get any progress this month. So firstly we've got the shade Desert Orchid from my Pat McGrath palette, and that is this middle one here. I've used this one in total 15 times in the project, but none today, none this month. And with the Natasha Denona blush duo here, I've used this one 3 times in total and none this month. So bit sad updates on these, but much more progress next month, just to wait and see. And then that is everything with no progress. Then going in no particular order, we have my Milani Cheek Kiss Cheeky Coral blush. My goal with this is to finish it, but I also will roll it out at 50 uses if I haven't finished it by then. It's got a massive air bubble in it, but I really think we're down to about here in it. I've used this one 7 times this month for 47 uses total, which is a lot and I'm very pleased with that, but it is a bit of a bright orange colour. I don't love liquid blush, I much prefer a kind of cream blush and one that like it's just a bit less emollient, but overall I have been getting some progress out of that one, which is good. Then we have the shade from my Subculture palette. I've been working on the shade Roxy from this palette. The goal again was to hit pan, but if I do hit 50 uses before hitting pan, I will roll it out. I've used this one 10 times this month for 32 uses total, and finally you can actually see some progress in here. We are starting to form a decent dip, which is good. We had literally no progress for months, just some minor brush marks, and now as you can see a decent dip in there. So I don't think I'll use this up by the end of the year, but I am going to continue trucking along, making progress. It works very well with some shades in my pan. There's eyeshadows at the moment and that's why I've been getting such good progress, but overall yeah, a little bit of progress on this, nothing too crazy, but I'm happy to actually have a dent in there now. Next up we have a highlight. This is my Beauty Bay glazed highlight. It's just in the shade Glaze, and I have used this one 18 times this month. I rolled it in last month, so that gives us 18 uses total, and as you can see some usage in there. No dip, obviously. I am using it today. It's a very, very gorgeous blinding highlight. I do like quite a bright highlight, and yeah, you can see some decent progress in here, just with the brush marks, but yeah, no dip at all because I literally just have to barely tap into here to get any progress, but I am enjoying it. And then lastly, for the rollouts, I have another cream blush, and that is my Cloud Paint from Glossier. So I've used this one only 4 times this month for 19 uses total, and we are now up to here. So we've actually got a decent amount of this done in this project. No way will I use this up, but maybe I could pan it next year, who knows. I have panned a full Glossier blush before. I panned the shade Puff. They used to be my favourites, but again now I'm moving more into cream blush than liquid. But overall I am enjoying it and just had a little bit of progress this month. Now for the rollouts, as I mentioned with the blush, we have my shade Just Peachy from my BH Cosmetics Mimosa Bellini blush palette, and that was this middle shade up here. So again, I have used this one 23 times this month for 50 uses total, and obviously the goal was to hit 50 uses, so I will be rolling it out. You can see some brush marks in there. I think you can start to see the dents of the pan if you look a certain way, but we are nowhere near hitting pan. You can barely see, like the shade next to it, Georgia Peach, I have not touched, so you can see there's barely any difference, but I did enjoy working with it. I did enjoy using it. This will be rolling out, and yeah, I won't be rolling in any blushes this month because obviously it was an accident that I had 3 blushes in, but I'm excited to be done with this. I'm using it today for the final use. It was a really pretty blush, and I had not used any of this palette before, and I actually really enjoyed the formula. It's probably one of my favourite formulas for blush, so yeah, really enjoyed rolling this in, and I have loved playing with it. So then we have my NARS concealer. My goal for this was 50 uses or hit pan. I used this one 13 times this month before we did hit a pan in there. I mean, it's quite tunneled in, but that is just kind of how it goes. I use a brush for this because now my nails are too long, so I did ended up just getting an indent in there. Plenty of product left in here, but we do have a pan, so we'll be rolling that one out. And then lastly, we have my Persona highlighter. This is the Cali Glow highlighter in the shade Laguna, and I use this one 23 times this month for 50 uses total. You can definitely see some usage in there. I feel like a lot of the time this month I was using it as an inner corner highlight, so that might be why there is slightly less progress. Ignore the eyeshadow that is on my hand, but yeah, this one will be rolling out. We have hit 50 uses. So without further ado, I will grab the Pretty Random app on my phone, and we will just randomly generate some new products to work on. So I will not be rolling in any blush or any eyeshadow because I only focus on one eyeshadow shade and only 2 of a certain product, and I have 2 blushes in already, both for cream and powder. So my numbers will be then from number 1 all the way down to number 93. To randomly generate, I'm going to play the history, and we have firstly number 77 and then number 61. So firstly, 77 is a lip gloss, and that's my Tower 28 Fearless Gloss, so I'm gonna grab that one. So the Fearless Gloss is just this little mini here. It's the kind of purplish shade. It's not going to settle for a while, but I think I'm about up to here, like maybe just under the T. I really haven't had much use in here. I'll just sniff it to make sure it's good. Yeah, that still smells fine. I've only had it for about a year, I would say, maybe slightly longer. I actually can't remember at all. Maybe about a year and a half, and I will actually, maybe there's a bit more than that in there, a bit less than that in there, but I think I can use this up. I've used up 2 of these minis this year, and it's pretty easy. I'll just carry it around with me in my purse, my little shoulder bag, so I'll kind of keep up with that one. I find Tower 28 glosses quite easy to pan because they are quite like slippery, they're not super sticky, and they wear away quite easily, so you can reapply them quite frequently. So the next shade was 61. I'm not sure what that was. Is that another? Okay, that is another highlighter. I actually don't really think I want to roll it in because I'm really enjoying this one, and I would rather just focus on that one this month. So I know technically I could roll it in, but I just don't really want to. I like to focus on my glaze. I'm really enjoying it so far, so I think that highlighter will just get neglected, and we've only got 1 month left anyway. So then we have number 12, and that is a concealer. Actually, I feel like I'm being so picky, but it's just because it's the last month of the year, I want to do something fun. This concealer has already been in the project. It's my Hello Fab Bendy Avocado Concealer, and it's already been in, so it's a bit boring to roll it in again. And then 56 is the next number. It's another highlight, and it's the Persona one again, and I don't want to work on the same highlighter again. 88 is another lip gloss going again. We have number 48, hopefully, like, 3rd time's a charm. 48 is a blush. I can't roll in a blush. We're just gonna keep going forever, I think. 16 is a cream blush. Oh my gosh. 88. Did we already roll in 88? 88 has also already been in this project. Oh my god. Okay. 19 is another cream blush. Oh my god. Okay. 10 has also already been in this project like recently. These are like recent products that I rolled in and out in the last like 2 months. Okay, 55 I actually can roll in. That's very exciting. So that is going to be my blushed bronze, my liquid bronzer from Made by Mitchell. I know I'm using the kind of sample from Huda Beauty as a cream bronzer, but I don't really like it, and I don't think I'm going to be using it every single time I do my makeup, so I definitely think I can roll this one in. So this is my blushed bronze shade. I have the shade in Creme Carve, and I really enjoy it. It's a really nice cream bronzer, so excited to roll this in. The goal for both of these, the Tower 28 one will be use up, and the goal for this one will be 50 uses, but there's only a month left, so I won't hit that, but I'll just say that anyway because that's my normal goals for this project. Probably will be about 15 realistically, but also 50 just for the sake of the project. So yeah, that is everything rolling in this month. I didn't expect to spend so long trying to pick a product, but overall I'm really happy with this. Really excited to go for one last month, and then really excited as well to show you the other products that I'm planning on doing next year. But yeah, I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a like down below, hit subscribe, turn on the bell to join a little club, make sure you turn on all notifications, then you'll be notified every single time I post a new video. If you want to watch my other videos, there'll be 2 on the screen now to pick from, as well as a load linked up in the cards from earlier. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!